Hey everybody, Buzzsaw Gaming here. Hanging out yet again with Mr. Buzzsaw, my retro gaming buddy and fellow NES enthusiast, as he licks the cart right there. In the background, SNK's Guerrilla War. So much fun. Anyways, here to bring you our top 10 NES games of all time. There's the original NES, the Advantage, the Zapper, the controllers. Have my little game collection right there inside that roll-up case right there. It's called the Docking Bay 20. Anyways, so much fun with this system. I have it on loan right now from myself. Normally this resides in my parents' house, but it's hanging out here with me right now. And yeah, I thought I'd take advantage of it and play it and yeah, have some fun with some games. There's Mr. Buzzsaw hanging out right there, chilling out. Anyways, my number 10 pick is Super Off-Road. This game right here, so much fun. I mean, I remember this in the arcades. I remember the big steering wheel. I think it was like a 4-player steering wheel game. And yeah, it's fun because you're like in this arena. These, these off-road 4x4s are bouncing around. It's a really arcadey, fun game. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's a really cool game. It's really awesome. So much fun. I think they did an absolutely awesome job on it. And it's just one of those games that's just, pick up and play. Oh, Mr. Buzzsaw taking off. It's just a pick up and play game. Lots of fun. My number 10. Number 9, Jackal. I mean, Jackal is just silly fun. It's just absolutely awesome. Absolutely love it. You're going around in Jeeps, you're just shooting, you're collecting prisoners, things like that. So much fun. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Guerrilla War. I mean, that was a lot of fun as well. I mean, just a, really cool, just kind of running gun game. Lots of fun like that. So yeah, Jackal right there. My number 9 pick. Number 8. The original Tecmo Bowl. Still to this day, my favorite football game. Such a simple game and so much fun. And I think that's what Nintendo did great. I mean, they did these games that were very simple, but also just a ton of fun and very addictive. So they had a really good quality of doing that. Tecmo Bowl is absolutely awesome. You can just do ridiculous plays. I mean, you can throw the ball almost across the whole entire field. I mean, just a lot of fun. Completely ridiculous. I mean, really awesome. I love Tecmo Bowl. It's just, an awesome game. And really, these three right now, I mean, Tecmo Bowl, Jackal, Off-Road, I mean, these are cheap. These games are cheap, not expensive at all. Number 7. Right here, Blaster Master. I mean, such a unique game. So cool. I mean, it's just awesome. You're in this little, I don't know, what's it called? Like a little, little rover, a little 4x4. It can jump as well. You can get out as well. And there's parts where you can, get out of the vehicle and shoot stuff on your own. It's just a lot of fun. It's just a very simple formula that unfortunately, never came back again. So, I mean, Blaster Master is a, unique game of its time. It was very popular back then. It was just so much fun. I mean, I remember Blaster Master being extremely popular. Tons of fun. Absolutely love it. Right there. Number 6. Super C. I mean, how can you go wrong with Super C? I mean, as far as the Contra games on NES, the original Contra and Super C. I mean, Super C is my preferred one. I think it's a little bit of a better game. Absolutely love it. I mean, I played this game over and over again, all the way through multiple times. I mean, it's just an awesome game. It's a co-op, you know, running gun, you know, just super fun. Just typical of Nintendo back in the day, of how they used to be. Absolutely awesome. Super C, number 6 on my list. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters here, literally. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I mean, this was a phenomenon when it came out. I mean, in my opinion, it's still the best boxing game. I really like it. I like the big character sprites. I mean, it just was so much fun. The story is cool. I mean, you're like this little tiny boxer, and you're going against these, you know, gigantic boxers from around the world. So much fun. I mean, the training cutscenes are funny when you're running around, you know. I mean, I get this pink jumpsuit or something. Absolutely funny. I remember when I first beat Mike Tyson, it was so much fun. You get to be right on point, and I beat the game many, many times. And the character is just going to the end. It's just absolutely awesome as well. Such a great game. They did an awesome job on this. I mean, absolutely wonderful game. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out definitely deserves a number 5 spot in my list. Number 4, NES game of all time, the original Legend of Zelda. Oh man, I remember when this came out. I mean, kids were like drawing maps on paper at school, like, you know, trying to figure out all the secrets, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, burn this bush, go here, go there, you know, this kind of stuff, go, you know, left, right, up, down, you know, all this kind of stuff to find, you know, different secrets in the game. And just a top-down, you know, view of it is really, really amazing. I've always really liked this game. I mean, the original Zelda is so cool. And I like those gold carts back then. I mean, why don't they bring back these gold carts, right? It's just absolutely beautiful. I mean, it just, you knew it was a special game when you saw that gold cart. And yeah, the original Legend of Zelda right there. Number 4 on my list. Number 3, the original Metroid. The one that started it all. I mean, this is absolutely awesome. I remember getting this game as a gift. It was kind of late in Metroid's life already at that point, but yeah, I loved it. I fell in love with Metroid right away. It's just the eerie environment. It's so cool. It's absolutely awesome. I love the aesthetics of the game. It's just such a cool game. Absolutely awesome. You know, to this day, I mean, my favorite Metroid will be Super Metroid. I mean, that's I think that's the pinnacle of the Metroid series, but this one here that started it all, absolutely awesome. I did play a little bit of the Metroid on the Game Boy as well. That was cool too, but yeah, this original Metroid is just absolutely awesome. I love backtracking. I like, you know, getting the weapons upgrades, you know, all this cool stuff. It's just so much fun. Number 2, Super Mario Brothers. Okay, more Super Mario Brothers than Duck Hunt, obviously. Duck Hunt is fun too, but Super Mario Brothers, I mean, this original game, I mean, I just played over and over and over again when I got it. It came with my system, and I just loved it. You know, warping here, warping there, swimming. It was just such a cool game. I've never played anything so much fun before. It was just absolutely awesome. The original Super Mario Brothers, I mean, really cool. I mean, to this day holds up, I would say. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's just the classic simplicity, the beauty of the game. Absolutely loved it. The original Super Mario Brothers, right there. Number 2 on my top 10 list. And number 1, my favorite game of all time on the original Nintendo Entertainment System is Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. I mean, this game I remember getting as a gift. It just came out around the time that I got my original Nintendo, so I got this. You know, everyone was still playing the original Zelda, and I got this one, and I just loved it. I loved the overworld. I love that you could go into towns and you can talk to people, and there's lots of secrets in the towns as well. I really like that aspect of it. I mean, I went through the game, you know, all over. I beat the shadow boss at the end. You know, I mean, I completed all these games basically. Absolutely loved it. You know, so many childhood memories with the Adventures of Link. I mean, really one of the best Zelda games of all time. Absolutely love it. You know, I love it when you're increasing the strength of your weapons, of your magic, of your life. I like that aspect, a lot of it. You know, it brought some cool stuff to the Zelda series. You know, cool stuff that you know, that permeated through the other you know, futurist, you know, Zeldas that came out after it. So anyways, that's my top 10 right there for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And actually, you can see, like, all these games are not really expensive games either. Like, some of the best games on Nintendo are still cheap and reasonably priced, and it's probably one of the best systems to collect for, really, if you're just starting to get into you know, retro game playing. And Guerrilla War in the background right there. Anyways, thank you so much if you watched through all the way through. Absolutely love the awesome comments you guys leave, and you know, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.